And Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee. Senator, you heard President Biden asking for a federal gas tax holiday. So how are you going to vote on this proposal?
I'll vote no. And now he wants the states to do away with their tax. In Tennessee, our tax is 27.4. So, Charles, you still can't get to $4 a gallon gas if you eliminate all the tax. And Biden has already spent that money. He spent it on the infrastructure bill. He was going to be the infrastructure president, and now he's going to take that away and try to find some way else to backfill infrastructure. To listen to this speech is to realize he is not connected with reality on what the American people are incurring every time they go to the pump, and the way this is affecting their families.
And you know what bothers me a lot is it seems that they're so focused, this administration, on the profit motive, right? And they pointed their fingers at a lot of different industries. It happens that gas companies are really low-hanging fruit. But I tell people to be very cautious about going down that line. Before you grab a pitchfork, before you grab your torch and start saying oil companies are making too much, it may be your industry next. It might be the company you work for next that's making too much money, that needs price controls. I mean, I'm really concerned that there's another narrative at work here.
Well, indeed, and it's all about expanding regulation and the regulatory state. Now, when you talk about energy, Biden has done 39 regulations and executive orders that make the life of the oil and gas companies more difficult. You cannot get a drill permit for leases that you hold, and then you can't expand or build a refinery. You just talked about that, because they will not give you a permit to expand that refinery. They have not done this since 1983. That is why we do not have the refining capacity that we need. Now, when somebody does try to expand that refinery, it takes them years to get the permit in order to do that. And for Biden to say it's Putin's problem, it is not. It is Joe Biden's problem, because he started on day one saying we're going to shut down oil and gas, and he started with Keystone. Then he took Alaska offline, then offshore, then no fracking, then no permits, even for people that hold leases. So I just thought he looked completely out of touch on this, and he blamed everybody but himself. My page full of notes. I mean, he's talking about transitioning to electric. We don't have the technology to do all of this. Battery technology, well, if you're going to do batteries, you got to go deal with China on the rare earth minerals, because they don't want to mine for lithium here. I mean, everything is put money in China's pocket, blame Putin, and the American people are being crushed by the cost of energy, because it's home heating and cooling, it is transportation fuel, it's manufacturing, the cost of everything. Inflation is killing people. It is just ruining their budgets. And Charles, this White House is completely out of touch on this.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking, to be quite frank with you.
Yeah,
by the way, your colleague Senator Thune saying just now, this proposal is DOA, dead on arrival. It will not make it through the Senate. But then again, I had a feeling that was the case when we introduced you. Senator Blackburn, always appreciate it. I know you have a very busy schedule. Thank you.